on the side of the test, test. Oh man, the audio is crazy.
I was supposed to meet Eric here. Probably the finisher up right there. Going soon.
Oh man, like it's cold. Enable push to mute. Yes.
So you want to be connected to the room? Yes. What's that? That's good. Once you see the it's good here. We're right in line with the course. Best way to see it.
Testing 1, 2. It's not even secured. I don't believe. It's asking.
battery pack work? Do you have a charger?
I want to charge.
You can see if they have a charger in there. For my phone.
You guys have the darn tough Tanner in the shot?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Would you have the darn stuff too? That's camera 2?
Yeah, we can switch on. Hopefully the live time.
Some blue sky coming through.
It looks pretty dialed. I don't know about that thing, Adam.
They have like a windscreen, like a slow sign, but it has holes in it, but it's a little bit of
We're just out here roughing it today.
We are live.
Hello race fans, and welcome to the 2021 Sugar Slalom here in Stowe on Comp Hill on Spruce Peak. We have had some snow overnight and it is beginning to clear now. There are some patches of blue sky coming through and we have firm conditions, which is a nice thing to have in a spring race. I believe the oldest race is credited to Mürren, Switzerland, which began in 1927. This race began in 1939. So not that long after the first ski race was held in the world. This race was originally held on the Nosedive Trail over on Mount Mansfield. And in 1939 there were no lifts over there. And it was held on Nosedive because that was pretty much the only trail. The single chair wasn't put in until 1941. So for the first 2 years of this race's existence, competitors climbed all the way up. The race was held on April 30th that year, as it was for many years after. And that is prior to snowmaking. I myself raced this in, I think, 1972 and 1973. And I remember coming and racing on Nosedive after all other ski areas had closed. Again, no snowmaking then either. And riding the single chair up, spotting coverage on lift line, get over to Nosedive, and there was tons of snow. It was nice to ski. Most people hadn't skied in weeks. This race moved down from Nosedive in the early 2000s, 2005 or 2007. It had grown so large, it had grown from initially 160 but by 2005 it had grown to about 600 racers. And because the amount of people that wanted to watch the race, down to Slalom Hill. Actually moved down to the bottom of Gondolier, then eventually made its way over to Slowe. Most recent years, it's been held on Slalom Hill and Downhill. About 600 competitors per year. This year, COVID, we're fortunate to be hosting the race, but you feel today 65. Tomorrow's race for the women, I imagine we'll have around the same amount. And should be underway shortly. 64 runners up the gate. Race is generally a 2-day race. It used to be the first day was qualifying, and the second day was a dual format. This year it is just a 2-run. I have some of the past winners of this race. Thanks to the Mount Mansfield Ski Club historian, Mike Leach, and I will be mentioning some of their names, of course, of the broadcast, starting back in the 40s, actually in 39, working your way up. There are some illustrious names on that board. Still is a hotbed for ski racing in the country. My name is Randy Yoder. Myself and Adam Hofstetter bringing you this broadcast today. Hope you enjoy it. Our first contestants featuring first single beginning with Alex Judzik of GMBS, Kyle Robin of Burke, Simon Barron, Fred Mountain School, Kaylin Apple of Burke, Otto Vander of St. Place, James Russell of CA, Alex Huber of Scott, Max Wayne Hooder, CA, Sawyer Reed at GMBS, John Carwell of CA, Hope Bartholomew of Burke, Will Coleman of Okemo, William Camp, Burke Mountain Academy, Dwyer of Burke Mountain Academy, and Armstrong. The first 15 contestants. She's a fine Have you ever won this race? Test, test. All right, looks like we're all set to go. Our first racer will be Alex Chudzik. Alex skis at the Green Mountain Valley School, but lives right here in Stowe. And grew up skiing here in Stowe. I happen to notice that he got his points down to the 60s in slalom. When I looked at the seed list this morning, that is impressive. Alex is a U19. So I'll be calling it as I see it, and I think what you will be seeing if you're following this on live timing, you'll be seeing that'll be following a slight delay with my commentary. But in watching the video, you'll get it all simultaneously. The second racer today will be Kyle Robin, also from Stowe, who skis at Burke Mountain Academy and has shown some great speed this year. The Super Series at Burke, he unfortunately fell in his first race in one of the races, but took a second run, had the fastest run of the day. So Kyle is certainly capable of winning here today. Fastest by a fairly large margin, if I remember correctly. Alright, it is 10 o'clock now, and I see a racer in the gate. We have a racer on course. Alex Chudzik is making his way down the steep, looking very quick. Very nice rhythmic course up above. Nice approaching the flat. Very short course today. Not the usual site of the sugar slalom. We'd normally be over on Slalom Hill. And Alex is through the gate. Kyle Robin, I can see, is off the course. That's a shame. Next up is Simon Barron from the Stratton Mountain School. Simon is on course. Oh, looks like that steep is giving these racers some difficulty, but Simon has made a beautiful recovery and is still on course. The next racer will be Kaylin Apple. Kaylin is also from the Stowe area and grew up skiing here. Began winning here as a U8, won as a U10, U12, U14, and is still winning as a U16. And I don't see that stopping anytime soon. Kaylin won. Kaylin is on course now. Kaylin won one of the slaloms at the Super Series at Burke, and I think he got second in the other. He was certainly missed at the state championships were held here earlier in the year, but he had a bad concussion and was unable to ski. Kaylin is safely through the finish, wearing some sort of a furry outfit. I don't know quite what it was. Otto Vanderhoof of St. Mike's College is now partway down the course. And next on course will be James Rosenblum, who is getting better and better by the week after his injury, his first day of skiing this year. James looks very snappy up on the steep, making his way through the middle section of the course. James will be followed by Alexander Huber, our state slalom champion, reigning state slalom champion. He won it here this year. Alex is now on course, but he's going fast, taking a very direct line and leaving gates in his wake, leaving them horizontally. This is a sprint, and these racers are sprinting. Now on course will be Maximilian Hoder. Gets here's a hold to replace a gate. Right now we have Otter Vanderhoof in first place, Alex Huber in second, Kaylin in third, Alex Cheswick in fourth, James in fifth, and Simon Barron in sixth. Maxi Hoder is now on course, very fast on top. Maxi will be Sawyer Reed. Maxi is approaching the finish, last combination, and he is safely through the finish and into third place, second for U16s. And Sawyer Reed is now flying down the hill. Sawyer's had an excellent year. Looks very powerful down here, very powerful on the flat. And Sawyer is into fourth place. Now on course is John Carabaugh. John hasn't skied in a couple of weeks due to a concussion. I think this may be his first day back. It's good to see him back. I don't imagine he's skiing his best due to not skiing for a few weeks. Just spread us all in our booth. It's okay. Oh man, that is called by Thorne came by just wearing shorts and a bib, flexing his muscles as he came through the finish. And Will Coleman of Okemo is now on course. We are not exactly in a production studio here, and we are getting sprayed by everyone who comes through the finish. We are sitting on chairs in the open air with a little workbench in front of us. And now through the finish, ducking through the last three gates is racer number 13, Will Kemp. Will has had a very nice year. He was second in one of these slaloms at the Super Series. Now approaching the finish is Luke Dwyer. third at the state slalom here. He is running some sort of a Harlem Globetrotter outfit, I believe. Number 16, variation. She also has this people stable. And they had mono for a while. Also, it's not on top of the team. It's a top of his look like. Number 17, Daniel Seaver is just right. Number 18 is now on course. Yes. Graham is on course. Graham will be followed by Sam Hemsch. Sam Hemsch is a first year U16 from Okima Mountain School and has shown some great speed this year. He's broken into the top 15, I think, a couple of times, and actually won one of the slalom runs earlier in the season. So we'll see what Sam can do here. Sam is approaching the finish now. And he is safely through. Now through the course is Ebby Longstruth of Cochrane's. And now at the top of the course is Knight Oki from the Stratton Mountain School. And Nathan Kessler has just finished, and on the top of the course from MMSCA is Sargent. Also grew up here in Stowe, is now skiing Burke Mountain. Harper's had a great year. He was third in one of the GSs in the Super Series at Burke as a first year, which is quite an achievement. On snow, and hundreds of people gathered around this finish area. Hey, Harper. Harper, a very friendly ski racer. Just said hello as he came through the finish area. This year, we're down here by ourselves. On course now is Cyrus Getz from Cochrane's, followed by Bronson Culver of the Stratton Mountain School. want to point out that this race is sponsored by Darn Tough. We appreciate Rick Cabot and his company sponsoring this race. It has for many years. I also like to point out that I bought a number of his socks yesterday. I do wear his socks on a daily basis. One of our socks, Darn Tough. Through the finish. Now, of course, from GMVS, Nate Brophy, number 29. He's slithering his way through some of the combinations. Looking quick. Oh! Looked like he got thrown by a rut and straddled. That's unfortunate. Nate is out of the race. At the top now is Steven Zubarak, also of GMVS. He's got a lot of friends up there slipping for him. And Steven looks like he's going to make it cleanly through, and he is through the finish. Next on course is Aiden Drowan, racer number 31, followed by Albert Priestler of GMVS. Both races are from GMVS. And following this race, I think we'll be interviewing Michi LeMay, the leader of our youth program here at SCA. Let's talk to her about her program and all the success she's had here with racers over the years. As well as some other things she does here on the mountain. From here in Stowe. I guess Ben is off the course. Unfortunate. No one can ever say that Ben doesn't send it. I never got a chance to see him. Now on course, here from Stowe is Lincoln Smith. Lincoln has gotten through some of the tough turns at the beginning. Still on course down here. He's hanging in there. He's fighting it. Oh, he's looking quick down here. The next racer is Anders Holterman, the U19 from MMSCA. And Lincoln is through the finish. There you go, Lincoln. Anders, or as he's better known, Durs, is through the finish. Now on course, Evan Gifford, number 37, followed by Benjamin Richards of the Stratton Mountain School. Looks like racer number 38. Benjamin Richards will not finish. Oh, he's climbing. Yeah, I think he will finish. Next on course, racer number 39, Joseph Turner of St. Mike's College. On course, racer number 40, Corey Stone of Cochrane's. Wow, some nice recoveries up there. I'm sorry. No, I think this is Joe Turner. I'm sorry. Yeah, Joe Turner. Joe Turner. top of the course is Thaddeus DeAndrea of the Cuba Mountain School. Thaddeus will be followed by Ethan Rathbone of the Green Mountain Valley School. Ethan is from New Hampshire, which reminds me that usually this race is filled with people from all over. But this year, it is just people in the state of Vermont. It's a cold day here. It is windy and snowing. Not usually what we have for the sugar slalom. Looks like we have a slip taking place, so Ethan will be our next contestant.
Want me to do this one, Luke?
Oh, great. Our cameras only last a certain amount of time, so we have to restart them at some point. And it just so happened that we don't do it at this break. So we will hopefully lose coverage like we have on the broadcast. Due to our cameras dying halfway through the race. This footage here is solely due to the efforts of Adam Hosbetter and Luke Wheeler. We thank you very much. So you were able to sit in your living rooms and watch the race because of them. Looks like Ethan Rathbone is now on course. Ethan is approaching the finish now. And up top we have Ben Albrecht of GMVS. Ben Albrecht is to the finish. Leon Huang of GMVS is now on course. It's number 44. Leon is through the finish. It's number 45. Owen Collins is on course now from KMS. And he will be followed by Jaden Beardsley and James Dougherty, also of KMS. You can hear some of the precautions being taken here at the finish. Racers are instructed to immediately put their masks up when coming through the finish and told to leave the finish area. And you hear Igor telling everyone how it is. And safely to the finish line is Jaden Beardsley. James Dougherty now on course, racer number 47. We'll have 71 racers in today's race. James is through the finish, and Phineas Hurley of Smuggler's Notch Ski Club neighbor to the north is now on course. Phineas is followed by Jake Lamanowski of KMS. Now at the top of the course is Sean Clem from Cochrane's. Sean will be followed by another Cochrane's racer, Ari Diamond. Sean is steadily through the finish. Ari Diamond is now on course. Our next racer will be Salvador Cornella of Burke Mountain Academy, first year U16. Salvador is now on course. Following Salvador will be George Francisco of Cochrane's. And George is through the finish, wearing a very festive Hawaiian shirt. Ben McKenna of Hilliard Mountain School is on course at the top, wearing bib number 54. Then will be followed by Will Hostetter, one of the Hostetter boys, the twins from Mount Mansfield Ski Club and Academy. Ben is through the finish, and Will is on course at top. Will will be followed by Jack DeRouge from Stratton Mountain School. Will looks very rhythmic, very nice. Jack is on top. Finn McMahon, also from the Stratton Mountain School, will follow Jack. Is Finn McGann of the Stratton Mountain School, followed by Michael Wright of KSC. Will be followed by Landon Hecking of the Stratton Mountain School. Up now is Griffin Walters from Burke Mountain Academy, racer number 60. Griffin will be followed by John Firestone, also Burke Mountain Academy, racer number 61. Griffin is through the finish line. winner will be Owen Pudiak of the Okemo Mountain School, racer number 62. Owen is skied out. Now on course is Jack Chitkara of MSTC. Jack is approaching the finish line now and safely through. Up top we have Andrew Venegia of SWSC. Andrew will be followed by Sean Collins of KMS. Racer number 65 is through the finish, Sean Collins. Now on course is Eric Bergstrom, racer number 66. We don't have a second run time yet, but I will let you know as soon as I know. Racer 66, Eric Bergstrom is through the finish. Teason Moses is now on course from Stratton Mountain School. Teason will be followed by BOC, Brendan O'Connor, from the Mount Mansfield Ski Club and Academy via North Carolina. I see Michi LeMay approaching the finish area. We'll be talking to her shortly. BOC is through the finish. And now on course is Leo Schnipper from Okemo. He'll be followed by Charles Philcorn and Reed Tracy. Charles is from Cochrane's and Reed is from Killington Mountain School. Leo is through the finish. we have Michie LeMain here. The very famous Michie LeMain, who runs the junior program here at MMSCA. And it was pointed out to me recently by my friend Chris Robin that in one of the Super Series GS races at Burke last week, 5 of the top 7 racers grew up in Michie's program. And that is not unusual. There have been a lot of racers from Michie's program that have gone on to very successful careers. And Michie, that is attributed to you.
Oh, I can't take all the credit. There's lots of amazing coaches that we have, and we're so lucky that we have so many coaches that continue year after year. But it is really, really fun to watch these kids grow up and have success. It's hard to believe, but I'm going into my 20th year here at MMSCA.
She does not look like she's going her 20th year at all. The lovely Michie LeMay. I wish we had her on camera right now because she looks great.
Oh, thanks, Randall. It is crazy, though. It is almost half of my life that I've been here. And, it really isn't a job for me. It's my family, true and true, through all the kids that I get to work with. And I even have my own 2 children in the program. It's hard to believe Hugo, my youngest, will be through the junior program next year. But, the program is very special, and we're very lucky to be in the environment that we are at Stowe Mountain. I mean, this playground is truly teaching these children so many skills and technique and everything just by going out there and ripping around. So between the coaches, the terrain, the mountain, the venue spots that we have here to train, it is a very special place. And the other thing I would like to point out is it's not just the hard skills that I put tons of attention on, but also those soft skills. I care so much about each kid individually and want them to be successful in this program.
She certainly does. She also neglected to mention that it's not just her kids that are in this program. It is her entire family. Igor, she is married to Igor, and Igor runs the program. How is that, working with your husband on a daily basis?
We've sort of worked it out that he lets me do my thing, and I let him do his thing. As anyone that has been in this position, it is no easy task, not to mention the fact that we both have very strong, independent personalities, I guess I would say.
Oh, absolutely. And doing your thing includes more than just doing the racing program here. Because I know that you're probably higher on any mountain in Vermont earlier in the morning than anyone else in the state every day.
Oh, gosh.
And where you actually give a weather report, also often reporting on things that look very smooth and sparkly, and words like that are just the way you describe the weather.
So I have taken on this new initiative this year on Instagram. It's under Stowe VT Weather and Wear Woman. I basically just do all things I love, and I go full force into them. So I decided this year I was going to skin up as many mornings as I could and give a weather report to anyone that's out there and wants to find out about it. And I don't like to just give the facts. I like to add in some good adjectives and, spice it up a little bit and have the Michie-isms and language involved in there too. But it really is the best way to start the day. Great exercise, beautiful views, get to catch the sunrise a lot of days, and have some mindful moments up there.
Very nice. They are very entertaining weather reports, but I would not recommend waxing by them.
True. That is true. This is just pure entertainment.
Well, Michie, thanks so much, and thanks for all you do here. It's a great program, and my kids came up through it, and they loved it, and they are still all ski racing and loving ski racing, in great part thanks to you. So thanks for coming by and talking to us. I hope there's still people out there listening, because we're between runs right now, but people will also go back and watch the broadcast. So thank you.
Yes.
All right. You too, Michie. Yeah, we're going to take a break now, and then we'll be back for the second run. I will let you know when that will be as soon as we have that information. Talk to you soon.
say Joe.
Yeah. Check, check. This audio is literally impossible. I've been trying this whole time to get it better. Check. Maybe marginally better. Check, check, check. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Girly? Yeah, you can. Girly, it says, I keep trying to register you. It says you already have a reservation for today, so I think you're all set.
Test, test, test. You're good. Yeah.
Hello everyone and welcome back for the second run of the 82nd annual Sugar Slalom here in Stowe, Vermont. We have 4 runners on course right now. Just heard the second and final 4 runners on course. Go directly to racing. First contestant being Phineas Hurley. You're in a names like Andrea Mead Lawrence and Bobby Cochran, Barbara Cochran, Tiger Shaw. Quite an illustrious group of past winners. Someone will join that group today. Rip McManus, Tyler Palmer, Marilyn Cochran. We have Phineas on course now. Looks a little tight in the midst. Oh! Phineas goes down. Looked like he may have straddled. Seems to be fine. Now on course is Thaddeus DeAndrea, the Okemo Mountain School. Is on the top of the course. Cyrus will be followed by Lincoln Smith of the Mount Mansfield Ski Club and Academy. Lincoln, who I believe was erroneously DQ'd by my wife. There seemed to have been some confusion there. Oh, Lincoln's looking very good. Definitely in rhythm on this course. This course looks very tight. Hang in there, Lincoln. And it looks like Lincoln will finish. Nice race, Lincoln. Of course, the top is Daniel Stever. Oh, Lincoln. Daniel Stever will be followed by Albert Priestler. Stever, he looks like he's going very fast. Oh, this is going to be rough. Stever is through the finish. Albert Priestler. Knight Oki, Stratton Mountain School. Oh, Albert Priestler will not finish. Following Knight Oki, who is now on the top of the course, will be Steven Zubarek. Racer will be Bronson Culver, Stratton Mountain School, number 28. I think I was wrong about who was who, but it looks to me the same result. I think Liam Hess skied out of the course, as did Steven Zubarek. Now on course is Bronson Culver. Oh, Bronson's getting some nice angles. Looking very fast. Oh, that's good skiing. across the finish line. The top now is Graham Stein from Okemo. Following Graham will be Nathan Kessler from right here in Stowe.
How you doing?
The audio is great. Literally just toggled a bunch of stuff off and then back on. Now it's definitely OBS.
Nathan will finish. Up top now, Lucas Blum, GMVS, on course. Oh, that's some nice ski. Oh, Lucas with a great recovery there to stay on course. Nice finish. Lucas.
Nice save.
Simon Barron from Stratton Mountain School is now on course. We are now halfway through the flip. Simon is the 15th racer. Faster and faster as they progress through the flip. Next. I'm skiing right here. Back then, he wasn't used as much. He was training here. Oh! And unfortunately, Harper went out pretty close to where Simon did. Up now is Luke Dwyer, Burke Mountain Academy. Very consistent slalom skier. Luke doesn't seem to be having any trouble at all on this. Very quietly, skiing quickly. Oh yeah, representing the Harlem Globetrotters, Luke Dwyer with bare arms and shoulders, just wearing a bib. Now of course, James Rosenblum, Mount Mansfield Ski Club. Sam Hemsch will be coming down. Oh, James, a little trouble at the end, but he pulls it. Sam Hemsch is midway through the course now. Looking fast. Sam will be followed by John Carabaugh from here at Mount Mansfield Ski Club. Coming up. Concussion. This is his first day back. Sam is through the finish. Dwyer is taking the lead. Sam is in second place. Across the finish line. John Carabaugh moves into first place with a very nice run.
Damn.
Next on course from here from Stowe as well, but skiing at a GMBS now, Alex Chudzik. Looks like Alex has gone out. So now on course is Duncan Armstrong, Green Mountain Valley School. We're into the grade 8 now. Will Camp is partway down the course. John Carabaugh is holding in first place right now.
Oh, that's not so bad.
And Will Camp has taken the lead, wearing no shirt, just a bib.
Skin to win.
Oh! Looks like Will Coleman has just gone down. Colton Bartholomew will be our next contestant. Colton was 6th after the first run. Looks like the Burke their bib, they're wearing nothing on their upper bodies. Now on course is Kalen Apple.
Ridiculous.
Kalen was 5th after the first run.
It would make sense.
Doesn't seem to be having a lot of trouble here. Looks good.
Not even
Kalen also shirtless.
40, you know.
These bird guys are crazy.
Like you can swing it if it's like 45 degrees, but it's like
On the course now is Sawyer Reed. Sawyer was 4th after the first run. And Kalen has taken the lead. So we have Kalen, then Will Camp, and Colton Bartholomew. So right now it is all Burke, followed by John Carabaugh and Luke Dwyer. So in the first 5, 4 of them are from Burke right now. 1, John Carabaugh, is from MMSCA. Sawyer Reed is through the finish. Maximilian Hoder is on the top of the course. Sawyer was in 4th, Maxie was in 3rd after the first run. They were the 2nd and 3rd U16s. Maxie is through the finish. At the top of the course now, we have our fastest U16 in the first run, Alex Huber. Kalen Apple is in 1st place, Maxie is in 2nd place, and William Camp is in 3rd. Sawyer Reed is in 4th. Alex Huber is now on, well, he's not on course yet. Alex Huber is fighting it on the steep right now. He made a great recovery on the steep. He's approaching the finish now.
Oh God.
Huber had some problems in the upper part of the course. Our final skier in the flip, skiing for St. Mike's Otto Vanderhoof, has just moved into 2nd place. So we have Kalen Apple in 1st, Otto Vanderhoof in 2nd, and Maxie Hoder in 3rd. Followed by Willem Camp in 4th and Sawyer Reed in 5th. And through the finish now is racer number 40, Corey Stone. And of course now Joe Turner, racer number 39. Joe will be followed by Ethan Rathbone from GMBS. Looks like he is hiking now, but he will resume. So Ethan Rathbone will not finish. Now on course is Will Hostetter from right here in Stowe. Will's approaching the bottom of the course and aggressively going toward the finish, and Will is across the finish line.
Yeah, Will.
Now on course is Finn McCann from Stratton Mountain School, followed by Jaden Beardsley. So Jaden has crossed the finish line, and Anders Holtemann is now on course. Oh, and Anders is hiking, but we'll continue. Anders is having some trouble. It looks like the course is breaking down a bit now. A lot of racers are having trouble. Even on a cold spring day, the courses begin breaking down. Snow is getting a bit sugary. That was Evie Longstreth that just finished. Of course, now is Leon Huang. Leon will be followed by Brendan O'Connor. Michael Wright, wearing bib number 58. Shirtless racer number 68, Brendan O'Connor is Michael Wright is now to the finish. The next racer is Evan Gifford. Sorry, I got a little confused as to who was on course back there. Griffin will be followed by Jack DeRouge.
He's got crazy arms. He's a savage.
Griffin is through the finish. Jack is on course. Oh, and Jack has just jetted out of the course. Conditions are getting rough. Our next racer, Justin Schaffritz of Cochrane's.
I mean, there's really no reason to not. Besides just keeping this nicely.
What do we think about the generator?
Justin in the middle of the course now. Justin will be followed by Sean Collins of KMS.
It's good, yeah. Eco mode just makes it consume less. Like it lowers the RPM, and we don't even need it. Yeah, exactly. We don't need the full 2,000 or whatever. 2,000 watts. That thing is so clutch, dude. And it's like dead quiet.
Sean Collins fighting his way down this rough course.
So they're pre-programming everything.
Really?
As Sean comes through the finish, Leo Schnipper from Okemo is on the top of the course.
Probably send it out Monday. Probably
And Leo will not finish. Owen Pudiak from Okemo is on the course at the top.
Set them up and then just trying to think of a good place to set them up
James Dougherty from Killington Mountain School. James is on course now, and Odin is about to cross the finish. Follow James and George Francisco of Cochrane's.
here.
James is through the finish. George. Well, they're replacing some gates, doing a little slipping. So, George has not left the gate yet. George Francisco of Cochrane's is now on course. And George is through the finish. Now, of course, Eric Bergstrom from the Smugglers Knife Ski Club. Of course, there's also Ari Diamond. Ari Diamond is now through the finish, and Keith Moses from Stratton Mountain School now on course. After the conclusion of the last timed racer with the time from the first run, there will be DNFs that will take a second run. And you will see some guys charging. Charles Philcorn is now on course. Racer number 70. Charles will be followed by Benjamin Richards from Stratton Mountain School. Across the finish. Ben Richards is on course. Ben will be followed by Ben McKenna of Killington Mountain School.
That's kind of fun. There's a big trench in there.
Ben McKenna is on course right now. And following Ben will be Jake Labanowski. Jake will be our last finisher from the first run. We will then move on to guys who have elected to take a second run. even though they didn't finish the first. On course, Jake Lebanowski. So our next racer will be Kyle Robin. Kyle unfortunately did not finish the first run, but can flat out fly. Not everyone on this list has elected to run the second run. I don't know if that is Kyle or not. It doesn't look like him from here. And that is racer 23, Matteo Bonivento.
I got my pass.
And I can't tell who that is, but he did not finish. Can't tell from here who is next. Just came down. Well, this could be Owen Collins. He's hanging in there. It is Owen Collins. And we now have our final racer on course. That is, but we will see soon. So finishing now is Reed Tracy. And that is our last racer, and that concludes the 82nd annual Sugar Slalom. I hope you've enjoyed it at home, or wherever it is you may be watching from, and thank you for watching.